Leo, finally, you guys are up. I know y'all don't like it either. I know. I'm sorry I was doing the little thing where I was shaking, pulling it out, and this is where Leo fell at. So don't come at me. Don't come at me, Leo. Don't come at me. So anyway, let's see what's going on with you guys. Leos, Lord have mercy, y'all need a vacation. I feel like some of y'all need a vacation. If it's not a vacation, there's traveling that is coming up for you guys. Now, it could be long distance traveling. It could be road trips. It could be even taking a little mini vacation somewhere in your community. But it definitely is showing that there's some traveling that's going to be heading your way. I do feel, check your vehicle, make sure your oil, your tires, and everything are good. For some of you, you may not have been venturing out too much with your vehicle, and so it's been sitting up there. For a few of you, maybe this is just your daily or your monthly maintenance, but I feel like you need to go ahead and get things checked out. So, because there could be a small problem that may develop into something bigger if you haven't checked it out yet. I do get a feeling of being overwhelmed, so I think maybe some of you are trying to take on a lot of different projects or wear a lot of different hats right now. Some of you could be working from home and you got a side hustle going on. Some of you could be working from home, trying to go to school, taking care of your kids. Some of you, it just feels like your plate is loaded where a lot of people are like, okay, I need. And I feel like you need to take a step back. That could be where that energy of needing a vacation is coming from. Some of you may be just feeling like overwhelmed with energy that is coming your way. I do get something with house or home issues. This could be repairs. Maybe something in your environment needs to be fixed. I get unexpected expense. So this could be within a house or a vehicle. So if you have any extra money coming in, I would say put it to the side, just because you may have something that you have to spend or pay out on it within this this coming month or this month. I do feel like some of you are moving more towards independence. If you've been dealing with a lot of people, some of you may even be finding yourself solo, where it's like, okay, I was dating this person, now I'm moving on. Some of you could be going through divorces where it was like, okay, I was a part of this, but now I'm moving on. But I get this energy of things falling apart. Whether this is you doing it or whether somebody else is bringing this to your door, some of you are going to make a decision within this year that I'm going to just move on. I'm going to move by myself. I'm going to move solo. Whether this is in a relationship or a business, there's something that's coming on where I think you're either getting tired, frustrated, or you just come to the end of the line with that. I definitely see stress. This could be stress about jobs, work. Some of you may be dealing with furloughs, or you could be trying to figure out how to go back to work. I'm getting like the side hustle, the regular job, other things that are coming in. Maybe some of you started working other things because you were worried about income or you were worried about business. But I get something definitely where somebody's like, they're doing a lot. They're doing maybe too much, Leo. This could be multiple streams of income. So maybe you're trying to run multiple businesses, but you got a lot of things that are going on in the background. Spirit is kind of like balance that energy. For some of you, it's going to be a little bit too much. But I feel like you're working really hard towards a goal. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus person that maybe you're trying to do business with them or they're trying to do business with you, because I just did Taurus and their plate was loaded too. And they were forming a partnership. So for some of you, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo person. But I feel more so Taurus. If you've been stir crazy, I feel like some of you are really kind of getting yourself out there, coming out the house, wanting to move around. Some of you are literally moving towards some type of spirituality or spiritual path where it's like, okay, now I'm opening this up. Maybe you're learning something new. With Hierophant keeps coming out. So this is a spiritual teacher. This is a mentor. This is somebody that is helping you grow. I'm getting something that is moving faster than what you thought it would move for in the spirit. So for a lot of you, you could be teaching where you thought you weren't going to teach. For a few of you, you could have a mentor where you're like, okay, I thought I was at ground zero, but now I realize that I'm about to do something else. So there's major spiritual growth because this Hierophant is coming through and they're teaching you. They're sharing knowledge with you. So it definitely is showing something that's going to be opening up majorly spiritually for you. You guys are in the midst of a spiritual growth. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to visions and things that come to you, because it looks like Spirit is talking to you. And you may have had somebody open this up for you, or you may be the person opening up for other people. I definitely get being put in the limelight, people seeing you. So you might even be doing Zoom classes, online classes, whatever it is. I feel like you're moving towards something with major exposure. Like people are seeing you, and it's like, okay, I gotta pull myself together a little bit more because I'm out here now. So you could be doing a YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook Lives, Zoom, Crowdcast, whatever your platform is. I feel like some of you are putting yourself right there, and it's opening up doors, and you're like, okay, I gotta get all this in check. I gotta pull all this together. So there is something with structure, but there is also signing contracts, making long-term plans. So you could be signing up for some type of show, organization, opportunity, but you're going to be doing this for a while. It's a commitment is what I get. If it's with Spirit, this could be an initiation. If it's with a mentor, could be joining a house, an organization. If this is with a company, it looks like it's Spirit-led, where something is opening up for you and you're signing paperwork, but it's a long-term thing for you. All right, Leo? I will say some of you need to take the rose-colored glasses off. You could be dealing with people that you need to see clearly. I keep getting somebody where their face is covered or their eyes are covered. And it's like, I don't want to see. I don't want to see. And I feel like you're going to see it. You might as well go ahead and take your rose-colored glasses off now. Spirit just gave me this. Some of you could be having vision problems, cataracts. Maybe it's not that you can't see physically because you're covering your face or your eyes. Maybe some of you have a film over your eyes and you're dealing with that. You may need to go ahead and get it checked out. I definitely feel like some of you are overdue for a doctor visit. You're kind of pushing things to the side when you need to go. If you feel sick, go, Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. Jazz, you want to put Yoda up and open the door? I knew it. Before the doorbell came, I knew she was coming. I knew. Leo, 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 Leo. You got him? You got him. All right, Leo. Sorry about that. Yoda does not like people. He does not like people. All right. Leo, 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 Leo. Definitely, the vehicle thing keeps coming up. Some of you, this could be a new vehicle, but I feel like if you are getting one, you don't want to have to get it. But I feel like there may be a new vehicle that is going to be coming your way. This could even be for business purposes too, Leo. All right, so let's see what we have. We have the 9 of Blades. We have the 5 of Blades. We have the Ace of Coins. We have the 10 of Blades. We have the King of Cups. We have the Devil card. We have the Page of Coins. Jazz, just 15, 20 minutes.
It was just a package for you.
Okay, I got the Knight of Coins. We got the 8 of Wands. We got the Chariot. We got a message coming in about money or a vehicle. 2 of Cups. Page of Cups. 5 of Wands. Queen of Wands. Lord have mercy. The Hangman, and then one more card. Queen of Cups. Lord, we're going to use Everyday Enchantment Tarot, and then we're also going to finish off with a message from Spirit, postcards from Spirit. Leos, can we have 1 month? 1 month where y'all not into fuckery. There is conflict, Leo. Who y'all fighting with? Who y'all fighting with? We keep getting the thing of being stabbed in the back with work. Somebody that you work with, somebody who's around your work. Whatever it is, we got conflict. Some of y'all might be having conflict with your co-workers. You might be stressed about it. We got a lot of Blade cards. Could be dealing with an air sign. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Could be dealing with an air sign that's trying to fuck with your money. Lord have mercy. If this is not an air sign trying to fuck with your money, somebody's trying to fuck with your money, and y'all are not on it. Y'all not feeling it at all. We get conflict coming in, and it's like, I don't want to have to deal with it. It's stressing me out. It's worrying. It may be 3 people involved in this conflict. Definitely could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We got swords cards, and we got somebody getting stabbed in the back. And when you look at this card, Ten of Swords, this person, the camera is pointing right at the people who are doing it. So you could be dealing with an air sign person that feels like they've been stabbed in the back. This could be you feeling like you've been stabbed in the back from an air sign person. But I get something where it may be an issue with money for some of you. This could be somebody that maybe loaned you money. They're not paying you back. You had to jump on that ass and you were like, look, you know, you stressing me out. And this person is like, yeah, I'm going to pay you. I'm going to do this. And then they come back and they stab you in the back. Watch your money. Watch your bank account, Leo. Somebody could be trying to manipulate money situations around you. I kind of feel like some of you may know who it is because we got the camera looking at this person. So pay attention to how you feel with the people around you in your environment. Pay attention to what's going on. Normally with Ten of Blades comes from somebody that we know. This is betrayal. This is somebody that we have dealt with. We probably even broke bread with them. I do get that there's some conflict where could be miscommunication. We are in the midst of Mercury retrograde, so this could be something that was said at work and it took on a completely different life. Some of you could be having a problem with a coworker or a supervisor. Some of you, this could be because of addictions. Could be dealing with somebody who they have a gambling addiction, they smoke too much herb, they drink too much, they get in too much sex, whatever it is. Some of you may be feeling like, look, your stuff is starting to affect my money. You're starting to cause problems, so now I got to come at you. For some of you, you feel like that this person's addiction could be causing problems or will cause problems. So we got the Devil card, which is something in excess. Some of you too may be overthinking. You could be obsessed with a situation. I get a Leo who is not letting go of anger. It's like you pissed me off. And the only reason, Leo, that you pissed off is because you think somebody's messing with your money. You really feel like somebody's messing with your money. If this person was doing, they drinking and they drugging and they sexing somewhere else, you would be like, well, cool, I'm not going to even bother you. But I feel like some of you are getting a little bit irritated because you feel like somebody is being really immature with what they're doing. They're making bad decisions, which is the Devil card. He looked like he having fun, but he fucking shit up. He's spending too much money because he's smoking it away or he's drinking it away. He's in a vehicle, the money is on top of the car. Maybe he even bought something that was a little bit too much for him and now he's struggling with the payment. Sometimes this is a person who feels like I'm making choices, but there may not be the best choices. Now, this could be your energy too, Leo. If you're not dealing with this person, then this could be your person. This could be your person. If you're not dealing with this person, this could be your energy. Where somebody's looking at you and saying, look, you need to slow down. You're messing up. You're fucking with your money. Our money. If you're married, we got a bank account. You know, I'm going in and you got big old bags of weed. You don't need big old bags of weed. That's too much. Are you going to sell what you're doing? Don't put nothing in the comment if you are. But I do feel like for some of you, you're definitely dealing with an energy that may be irritating you. Some of you are kind of like, ugh. We get the conflict around. And then we get the Queen. And there's messages. You could be talking to somebody. Look, hey, come on. Let's work this out. We got conflict coming in. I don't want to do this. And somebody is like, you're messing with my status. You're messing with how people look at me. So you may have some issues coming in from some people. I do get jealousy over money. Some of you have opportunities coming in. We got a new job. We got good news about money coming in. Side hustles, working extra jobs. This is coming off of delays. Some of you are like, okay, I'm getting back to work. I'm trying to make this happen. I got opportunities coming in. And you got somebody that is not, they're not happy with this. They're challenging you. Leo's like, let me be the star I am. Let me shine. Let me shine. Get out my way. You blocking my sunlight. I'm making my money. I'm trying to do my... And then you come over here with this fuckery. With these issues. And now I got to deal with this conflict that I don't want to deal with. This ain't my shit. So we got to talk about this. So some of you may be having a conversation with somebody. Somebody might be having a conversation with you. Let's stop this. Leo's like, I love this card. Let me shine. I'm the star. Look what I'm doing. All the eyes on me trying to take a picture, and here you come with this bullshit. Raining on my parade. Some of you, this could be with a partner. We got 2 of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a partner. I do feel like this may be some type of divorce, some type of issue where somebody is walking away from another person because of conflict. Like, you trying to stop me from being great. You trying to stop me from being me. So some of you may be having some issues with a spouse, family member, co-worker, where there's arguments coming in. We do have an issue with a water sign. This could be somebody who's stubborn too. And the addiction card could be falling on top of them. You might have somebody who's younger than you with an addiction issue that maybe you feel like, I need to say something to this person. I need to talk to this person. Maybe they messing their own money up and you're like, look, let's pull it together. Maybe you're trying to do business with this young person and they have issues that are stopping you from doing business with them. Some of you may even have a child that you're worried about that could be having some issues with addiction. You're looking at them and you're like, you're changing, something is going on, we need to talk. I do get conflict where somebody is sitting another person down and saying, okay, look what we doing, how we gonna do this, let's make this work. If this is a work thing, I feel like you're going to somebody in HR, Leo. If you're in corporate, I feel like you're going to somebody in HR and going, look, I don't know what's going on. I'm doing the work. I feel like somebody's trying to take credit for what I'm doing, or somebody's trying to outshine me or cause problems with my job performance, and I know I'm doing my job right. Y'all are not laying down. Whatever it is, y'all not laying down and taking it. It's like, no, no, not me, not a Leo. Not I will not do it. Especially when it comes to these coins. Especially when it comes to these coins. Some of you, like, I have opportunity that's coming in and I'm going to do it. I'm not going to go ahead and allow myself to be pushed back. Especially if you're coming from a place of obstacles. Where you're like, things have been slow, because we got the Hangman, stagnation. And then we got messages that are coming in and it's showing, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, thank you. It's showing that you have money that's going to be coming your way. And you're like, I'm not about to slow down and wait for somebody or let somebody mess this up for me, because these are opportunities that are coming in. So with the Chariot card, I feel like you're like, nah, we moving forward. Some of you may be walking away from people because of it. I do get a connection though with a water sign coming in, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, where there may be a love connection. For some of you, you could be dealing with another fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, because we do have a couple. I think we got the 2 of Cups on here, which is showing 2 people that literally are trying to move in the same direction. Could be different race, different culture. We got somebody who could be Pakistan, and somebody who could be Hispanic, somebody who's black, and the other person could be Hispanic. Then we got somebody who could be white. Some of you may be in some type of biracial relationship. There could even be an age difference that's coming in for you guys. So if you're single, some of you definitely have love that's coming in, but it may be not in the package that you thought it would be. They could look different than you. They could be a different age. I do see, though, that there is a meeting of the mind when it comes to a connection with somebody, because we got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like when you do connect with somebody, you're going to meet with somebody who is spiritual, who is very intuitive, who connects with you on the same type of vibration or level. And I feel like soulmate connection. Even though I know a lot of people read the 6 of Cups as soulmate, I normally read 2 of Cups as soulmate. So I feel like some of you are either already with a soulmate or you have a soulmate connection coming in. Let's look at it real quick, Leo. Who is this person coming in for Leo? Oh, let me get my cards right. Because I do feel like an age difference, could be different ethnicity, could be different religious beliefs. But definitely, we got new love that's going to be coming in. Some of you are walking away from a relationship, getting a divorce, releasing your ex because you're moving on to somebody new. And who is this person to you? We got attraction, Heart-to-heart conversations, yeah, different race, different culture, soulmate connection. Soulmate connection. Some of you could be making a reconciliation with this person. Now, this could be past life, not necessarily within this life. Some of you may be dealing with somebody that you've dated before and you're reconciling, but for some of you, this is past life energy. And this person is from somewhere else. They could be from a different state, different country. They could speak a different language. But it is showing attraction. There's a connection there, getting to know each other. So if you are in a relationship, some of you could be coming to the end of a relationship and finding somebody new who looks completely different than what you thought. For those that are single, it looks like you have a soulmate connection that comes in. And this could be past life where you meet this person and it's like, wow, I feel like I've known you before. I feel like we've been together before. Some of you definitely are going to be moving somewhere else. I get relocation. You could be looking at a different apartment, a different house. But I feel for a few of you, you may end up connecting with somebody that you either moving to where they're at or they're moving to where you're at. So there's a major change that's coming in for you guys. The issue that I see, though, is that you have to watch your back. And we've been on this, my God, Leos, I feel like for 6 months from somebody who's shady. I feel like some of y'all are dealing with some people that you can't trust. You know you can't trust them. You may be in business with them. You may be laying in the bed with them. And it's like, I can't trust you. You could be having some type of argument because you feel like, look, you know, I know you up to no good. You're dirty. You tried to stab me in the back. I know what's going on. I feel like for a lot of you, you know exactly who this person is. The camera is pointing right at them, Leo. Some of you may not be ready to let this person go, but I feel like you know where it is. And I think the thing that's going to push you is when they try to push you out of your place, when they try to take your place, or where they try to push you down. Leo's like, oh, hell to the no, we ain't doing this. Whether this is a relationship, a coworker, or a friend, y'all putting your foot down because you're not about to let them take this away. You're not. You might be a little bit worried about it going in, like, what do I do about this person, especially if there are addiction issues. If this is a partner who has addiction issues, there may be, do I walk away? Do I put them in rehab? What do I do? Some of you may be having a person who feels like you're stabbing them in the back because you're taking control of something, and it could be because of addictions. Like, okay, you know, I gave you plenty of opportunity, now I got to come in and do this. This could be somebody doing this to you because it's a general read. I definitely do feel like, though, for some of you, if you do have a child that's changing, you might want to go ahead and look into things a little bit more, because I do feel like there may be an issue with addiction. If it's not them being addicted, it could be an addiction is affecting them, their personality, the way that they do things. You may have a partner or somebody who has very unhealthy habits that's affecting a child or children, and it has to be dealt with. So I do feel if there's some issue, it's going to come to light, and some of you are going to go ahead and step forward because you're putting your foot down. You're like, I'm not going to continue to do this if this is something that you don't want. Love connection coming in. Like I said, there could be an age difference. Person could look completely different, than what you want. But I feel like you're ready. You're open for it. You're ready for it. Some of you literally are coming together with somebody who's your match. This is my person. This is who I'm supposed to be with. It feels right. It feels good. There's a lot of emotions there. There's an emotional connection. When you cry, I cry. Type of energy. You know, that romantic stuff that you only see in movies. But I feel like some of you are coming into that. Definitely the money's coming in. Page of Coins, messages coming in about money. Knight of Coins, somebody who's working hard. Could be a side hustle, starting a business, but it is showing something that's going to bring you to more income. The coins are coming in. This is a new job if you've been laid off or furloughed. If you're starting a business, entrepreneurship, this is somebody that's doing their hard work, getting something positive out of it. For some of you, this is going to be a callback from an interview. But it's showing that you're moving in towards your money. And y'all are protecting that. Whatever's going on with you, you're like, you ain't taking my status, you ain't taking my money. If you do, I feel like you're going to be done with them. I feel like whoever this person is, they've been showing up for too long. Some of y'all haven't got the memo yet that you got to cut this person out because they've been around, they've been showing up in your cards too long. You're dealing with fuckery. You're dealing with somebody who's not trying to change. They're not trying to grow, and it keeps pulling you back. And you keep having to watch your back with this person. You keep having to look back with them. And I think it's starting to get to the point where it's like, I'm tired. But you may not want to lose money behind this person. And that could be why you continue to deal with them. Whether this is a relationship, a marriage, or somebody you're with, it's almost like, what is that saying? It's cheaper to keep them. It's cheaper to keep her, keep him. Some of you are making this decision. I'm going to stay in this, but I got to keep watching my back. I got to sleep with one eye open. That's some fucked up shit, Leo. That's too much. It's too much. So let's go ahead and end it with messages from Spirit. Let's see what Spirit has for you. We already know the money's coming in. We know change is coming in. Like I say, I do feel like there's travel that's going to be coming in. Some of you may be making your money through travel. But I do maybe expanding business, seeing expanding business, starting a business, opening something up. Leo, 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 Leo. What is the message for Leo? What is the Spirit message up for Leo? All right, let's see what we have. I think I read this already for Scorpio. Let me go ahead just to make sure. Let me shuffle again. I don't want to repeat the same card if it's not your message. If it comes back again, then it is. Leo, 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 Spirit. Leo, Leo, Leo. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio. Leo, Leo, Leo. Oh, here we go. Let's get into it. What is the message? Dear you, there's always more than one side to an argument. Two sides, if not more. Let me see. To every story, in hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today we suggest that you, instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternative plan might be laid. Remember all that conflict. Spirit is like, talk it out. Some of you need to have this conversation with somebody. You've been putting this off, and Spirit is like, there's several ways to approach this, but you got to approach. Okay. So let's see. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternative plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, journeys, and some people may refuse to remain open to another person's point of view. They want to do what they want to do. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things. Once common ground is reached, you're attracting people in situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things. Some of you could be butting heads because you want to go left, they want to go right. Spirit is like, let's try to pull it together so that we can move forward. For a few of you, though, if you can't pull it together, you're going to walk away from this person because it's going to get too much. It's going to get a little bit too heavy for you. And I feel like you've been trying with this. For a few of you, you've been putting it off. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to see it. But it looks like you're coming to this fork in the road. It's either we're going separate ways or we're going to pull this shit together. Let me go ahead and let y'all screenshot this, Leo, just in case you want to keep it. Because some of you, when that conflict comes up, you may need to go ahead and talk about this a little bit more. Address it. At least it'll remind you of where you need to be in the midst of all this. All right, you guys? I wish you the best. I hope you stay safe. Love you.